Hello, hello. Let's try this again. It was quite a crash right now of OBS, I guess, in conjunction with Fusion. I don't know. I just tried to load the assembly and then all of a sudden everything froze and boop. Gone was my stream. Well. But now the assembly is loaded. Everything should work. So let's just get started. Weird things happening. But well, I'm kind of used to it. Right, we want to detail this part here further. We need to tweak a couple of things and add a couple of things. And maybe I need to change this part here a little bit, because the transition here should be a little bit smoother, as you can see here in the picture. Maybe can you see it in the picture? Maybe not. So I think we can get rid of those parts here for now. And you. Okay. Right, last week we did this section here. And now I wanted to redo this here, because this shape is a little bit different on the bottom than it is on the top one. So let's see if we can see something in the scan, how that should look like. What's up with my PC, by the way? Getting kind of loud. For no reason at all, actually. Never mind. It's a little bit annoying. Well, that message is delayed quite a bit. I hope not that everything is delayed like that. Oh boy. Maybe I should start to restart my PC before I go stream. Maybe that's an idea. Right, this here. Ooh. Okay, and you can kind of see where this part goes. It's over here, so it just needs to be a little more up. And this then also determines the gap between those two. That is located. Okay. All right. This part back. And then we can move this here along this surface. I'm going to line it up with what I can see in the scan. Can I hide this and make it transparent? I can, but I don't see the movement anymore, so that's probably not the best idea here. Well, that should do it. Okay. 5.5 millimeters. Let's leave that here for now. So now, I need to move this here. Also by 5.5. That seems actually a little bit too much. Well, let's confirm this for now. Alright, I wanted to check. The other pictures real quick. Actually, I think this might not even be a cutout at all, but only a panel lining here. Now that I take a closer look on that. There's no shadow at all, and also here I don't see any step. So this is just panel lining and not an actual cutout. Okay. So then we do that. Thinking if I completely delete the geometry or if I just leave this one line already there, but then maybe it gets in the way when I make all the other panel lines. I'm not quite sure what's the better way to do. But I guess first I have to place this part here correctly, and then I can think about the other stuff. Let's see. So this width is a little bit less than this. But yeah, I need to measure to this actually. Yeah. 377 and you. Oopsie. 25. 37725. I think that's not enough. I think I have to close some Chrome windows. I have too much stuff open. Or do you need to get rid of this? But this shouldn't. A little bit. Let's close this for now. I prepared Lychee Slicer preset for the auto support feature, so that I can properly support the X-Wing. So are you closing or what? What is it doing? I don't know. What is it doing? Go away. Okay. Right. I wanted to move this down. I think 0.5 millimeter should already be enough. And let's make this only 5. And right. What width are we going to use for the panel lines? Actually, we don't really have any on the wings, except for this one here for the boarding door. .7. What do we have here? Oops. 0.5. Yeah, I think we're going to stick to 0.5 again. Wait a minute. Are there any? There are some pen lines. Well, they are all kind of different. Let's see. What do we have here? 0.5. 0.5. 0, probably also 0.5. Yep. And those are quite big. Yeah, twice as big. That's a millimeter. That should all be 0.5, yeah. Hello? Oh, come on, Fusion. Yeah, I should definitely restart the PC before stream. Should make a note for next time. Otherwise I will probably not remember. Right, I wanted to check those pen lines on the pictures compared to the other ones. Can we see that somewhere? Not really. Maybe this here. Those are the thinner panel lines here. In order compared to those on top here, but well, cannot see too much, but I would say this is about the same width. So I will do the base panel lines here with the rises in a 0.5 millimeters, and then probably check each individual against the reference material and adjust if needed. But 0.5 should be a good starting point. So can get rid of this and oh boy, come on. And this one here. Here's 2.5, so make this 2. Okay. Hmm. 3.5. Make this 3. And that creates the pen line here. I'm probably going to delete that later, but now just to for comparison purposes. Yeah, this part is actually a little bit different as well. So I need to turn it around and then cut off this side straight. Or here for this end. Looks like just a straight cut. Or I think I need to mirror this. Can I just turn it or do I need to mirror it? Let's see. That is definitely different. If this is really a straight cut, I don't really believe it, but yeah, seems to be. So we'll do that. First, let's rotate. Wait a minute. Like the midpoint here. That should do. And this around 180 degrees. Okay. I think this still needs to be a bit further down, just a little bit. Get this down another millimeter. This as well. Do this 4. I need to adjust this one here as well. That should be then 3. The whoa. Hey. Why is this up top now again? Okay, let's delete that rotation. That did something weird. Let's just redo that, and it should be fine. 180. Oh wait. There you go. Now come on. There you go. All right, I did not see that. This is actually also a little bit further down. This almost lines up with this edge of the pocket here, and this does not. This needs to come down a little bit, but I think I already made this one part. Yeah, that's a bummer. So I need to cut that off again so that I can move it. Yeah, let's do that, and then we have another reference point for this here. And we can check the location of this again. Yeah, let me roll back the timeline for that just a little bit, but first we're going to save just in case. Yeah. Come on. A little bit faster. Okay. So, right, let's see, can I do that or can I not do this? Because I don't want to cut along the whole plane, because it will cut off those details on the front here as well, and I don't want that. I only want this one here. So what if I drag this plane to the size of this part? I wonder if that will work. I never tried that before. So now it's only in touch with this area. Let's see if that works or if it will still cut yeah. It will still cut everything. Okay, then I have to make a quick sketch in a surface, not a plane, to cut this out. Or I'll just deal with it, cutting everything else off and attach it real quick again. That might be quicker, I guess. Oh well. Wait. Wait a minute. Why is this not separate? I did not confirm the cutting operation, did I? I'm confused. Or was it not? Was it not fused after all? Okay, now I'm confused. I could have sworn that it would disappear when I did that. Well. And undo all of this. Let's see. Okay, plane is gone. This is still rotated. Let's still a separate part. It is. Then I have no idea what what I saw then. Well, never mind. Let's get those parts down there. But no, I wanted to roll back the timeline to here. And then move it down. Okay, this and this as well. This is also a little bit located differently. So okay, then we only do this and the other part later. So it needs to be a little above the edge of the pocket. Just a tiny little bit. Like this. Will be already good. Oh, so let's make this 1.4. Yep, there you go. Maybe a little bit towards the right. Yeah. Let's line this up here. There you go. Okay. And then this part here as well. looks like this is now a little bit twisted. Doesn't look like it's the case for this part here, so can move this back. I should probably measure the angle. 5 degrees looks about right. Let's take this for now, then let's measure. Yeah. Whoop. It's 0.04 degrees different. Yeah, well, 5 was pretty much it. So going to leave that. It's a little more sunken in, so let's get this back here. Place it here again. Let's move it in here just a little bit. This surface and the top of this cylinder here should pretty much align. That looks about right. Okay. Now I can roll the timeline forward again. And I can double check this part here. Regarding the location in the Z-axis. Yeah, the radius on top should line up. This. Oops. Oh, come on. This here. Should line up more or less with this edge here. And it's not the case, so this should go up again. So I lowered it too much apparently. What if I measure this? It's a millimeter. Is that what I wanted it to be? I think so. Okay. Okay, so let's move this. a millimeter up again. It should have been this one here. Yep. Along this plane. One. Oop. And no, that again. I don't know why it does that. The second movement where it just turned it around suddenly alters the location completely. So let's delete that again. I need... What was this? Oh. Wait. No, I need both this and that. Okay, so 1 millimeter more is 5. And this a millimeter less is 2. There you go. So now that should line up here. That's good. Right. Now I need to turn it again because I just deleted that. Because Fusion is making weird things again. But whatever. No biggie. 180. There you go. So now I can cut it and make it a little bit longer. Because this geometry is just wrong down here. Because I moved this down from the upper one. But it's not entirely the same part. So plane. Do I have a plane where I can cut? It's way off. So that should work. Cut this with this. Boop. Can delete that one here already. And then drag this over here. Minus 0.5 millimeters. That it will then line up with the pen line I'm going to place here later on. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, actually it needs to be a little longer into this side as well. Now, let's do that real quick. middle of that hole. It's just a millimeter, but it's noticeable. Okay, let's get this back. So now, hello. Need to adjust this. Minus 0.5 again. There you go. So now, let's check again. That looks good. This looks good. This, and this as well. And yeah, those 2 points are aligned a little more neatly than it was on top. So let's make those align better. And then I also need to move this a little bit, I guess. Probably also check this cutout here if this is the correct position. Looking to that, it needs to go a little bit towards the right. I can quickly move this along this axis here. I've kept this here. Warning, additional phases have been moved. That's fine by me, as long as you don't destroy anything. Let's see. It moved, yeah. But did not destroy anything, okay. Good. No, it's just this one. This will come down a little bit. A little bit to the right. There you go. And this one to the right as well. this one here. And then this edge needs to get a little fillet. So this is somewhat rounded here on this one. So let's do this here as well. Ooh, that might have been too much. Let's 2. What about 2? 3? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 3. Okay. So this is still overlapping, that we don't get problems later on when I'm going to merge the parts together. So that should complete this section. This. We did rearrange this. We did rearrange that. Those parts. This fillet. I rearranged this thing here. Pocket, those two, this part, and this little hole back there. All right. So time to save again. Oh, still have the wing open up there. Oh, don't need that. All right. So what to do next? I think this part here. Although I can't quite align it yet because I don't have this panel line, but this should be alright for now. Can always adjust that. I'm wondering what this is. Is this a little chip or is it a little cut or just color and dirt? See if I can see it in another picture. No, it's not. Could be a little cutout. No, it's... Nope. Well, this is just looks like a color marking. It's not in the picture in this one, but I can use that for this part here, actually. Oh, this still looks like color. Yeah, it's just a bright white little color marking. So ignoring that for now. And it's just a little bit of dirt. So let's do this then. Let's put this down here. See if I can. If I have another one. No. What about you? No. What about this one? Nah. I think those two should do. Yeah, saved. All right. Okay. First, let's see if the scan reveals something. A little bit, actually. A little bit, actually. This might just be enough to place it decently. All right, that's nice. So you can just place it on this surface here. Let's make the sketch here, and then that should be it. This one, and then a smaller one here. What now? What did I do? Hello? Okay, no. Not going to do that. I wanted just a little bit here. There you go. Okay. Let's extrude this and see how it looks like. Now I'm going to make this a new part and I can place it around more easily if I have to. MMM. Probably the same as this. But what was that? 0.5 and those things? Almost a millimeter. No, 0.5 should do. Hey, where is my... this one. Let's see how that looks. Drone should line up with... well, I don't know. Nothing? Should end a little before this corner edge point thingy, you know. So that's actually a little bit too long. The rear, well, line up with this. That's about all right. Perspective is always not on my side, so let's see. Yeah, there you go. When you put perspective in it, then you have the distance here that it has on the reference material as well. I'm gonna put my ruler down here, so that's okay for me. Okay. I'll take that. All right. And I just see that the distance between this edge and this edge is not quite as much as on the reference picture. Reminds me that I need to cut this part out a little bit so that this surface width is the same as here in front. So I need to cut this along here all the way towards the back. as you can see in the reference picture, if you look from the side, that the height of this is the same all the way through towards the back, which it's not. It gets thicker here because this is a copy from the top thingy, so I need to adjust that as well. I think I can just do this right now because this was the last kind of detailed thingy. Except of those, I think those are the hinges for the landing gear. Well, for the hatch for the landing gear, to be exact. But I think I will put those in after I merged everything together, because it cuts in both parts, and that is always a little bit difficult if you have to change something along the way and change the one part differently than the other part that is cut by this geometry, then it gets iffy. So I will keep that for later. But I can make this cut here right now, and we'll see what else we can do. Maybe I need to get rid of those fillets here. I don't know, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Be the cut surface anyway, so well, maybe I can keep the fillets. Oh, we'll see. Yep. Let's make a sketch. Oh, this is also curved already, is it? Yeah. Well, just use this point for reference. And yeah, I think that curve will actually, why not? I think this is probably the best way to do. I just take this lines as a reference, and then I can make an offset of this whole line here, or not. Hello? What is this? Why? Okay. This is not together. Why can I select it? Stupid. Okay, let's try the other way around from cross. Sketch also created no geometry. Well, I didn't finish the offset yet. This is also not working. Why not? Bummer. Then maybe I need to use each individual section of this line because it won't let me select a chain. Well, let's do one after another and see. This one towards this point. I should have measured it first. Oh, let's do that. Wait, this one here. This to here. 3.46. Well, I can at least pick those two here. 3.46. .4. What? No. Just, you know. Oh, okay. I should have deselected the chain selection. Okay. Because it then automatically chose something that was not right. Okay. Then I can go in here again, deselect that. It's already deselected. Whatever. Okay. Now it's working. So that's good. 3.46 already. Let's make this a little bit longer. Close up this loop. So now we have our profile. Extrude that both directions and then cut this off. You can see the geometry boop, disappearing. Okay. So now let's see if it can place the fillets on there, or if we have to delete those first. The remains. What was it? 0.3, I guess. Is it not? What is it? 0.3. It is. See what happens if I select the whole. Oh. There you go. Now it can do it. Okay, this one here? No? Whoa. Yeah. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, then we do that afterwards. Let's select all those here as well. moving towards the rear. Can I hear? No. Let's confirm this, and then I hope I can place it on here. 0.3. Yeah, there you go. You as well. Great. Will you? Come on. There you go. Thank you. Let's quickly check. It did everything as I wanted to. It seems like it. On this side as well. Perfect. Get this here back and quickly check this. Okay. This is all right. This is all right. What about this? This is now a little different. Did I not cut this out yet? Probably not. Shouldn't matter, I hope. Okay, let's check. I wanted to check initially. Let's get the perspective in. Something like this. Yeah, no, the distance looks better here. No, it's the same height. Front to back. All right. Okay, let's save that again. And then I need to check if I can smooth out this edge here. Because when I designed the base shape, I did not consider this. Because I designed this part on the top first. And exactly there is the cutout for the door. But this door is not here on the bottom one, so I hope I can fix that in an easy way. Let's see if I can do something here. Easiest way, if I can put a fillet on here and make it quite big. That would be the easiest. I don't know if it will let me. Let's just find out. No. Yeah, that's definitely too small. Let's see. Oh. Well, what about this? That looks like something. No, that's big. Oh. Okay, now everything's gone. Wait a minute. What was it? 45? That looks somewhat decent. I think it's already too big. That's the smallest I can do. 43.5. Well, this looks still stupid here, so... I might need to make a shape here to cut off. It has this nice little curvature here. And not the border. Boop. This is not looking the way I want it, so... In this direction, yes. But not here. What if... Can I delete that? Nope. Wouldn't be a good idea because of this. I think because those should line up perfectly. Otherwise it will look stupid. How am I going to do that now? I'm not sure. I can... let's see. What if I remove all of those? No? One by one? No? Okay, that's not working. But maybe only the pen line has this curve and not the actual part. I could quickly check that if I find a picture that shows that, or if it negates that. But if I look at the scan, it's probably too rough. That actually could be both. That's not so helpful, because this edge could actually go what's here and then just go there, and the panel line underneath the kink. What about the other side? That's even worse. Okay, never mind. What about the other ones that I have? Oh boy. Never mind. Nope. Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, I think it needs to be round here, so. Yeah, I think you can see it here. That's the transition here is too smooth for it to be like this. I mean, I think I could get away with it, but let's try something. Yeah, it's definitely curvature. Okay. This is probably not the same angle. 152, and this is 144. Yeah. Bummer. I thought this would be different. So sweeping is out of the question. But maybe. Oh. Maybe with 2 sketches. Or do I need to loft then? Doesn't matter. That might be an idea. I can try that. So Um. Yeah. Let's see, I will make a sketch of the curvature that I want. Then we'll go from pretty much from here to well, all the way back to here probably. Yeah. Over here. Too high up. Mm-hmm. Bring this down a little bit. Ooh, wait. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Then I drink. Still no? There you go. It's back here. A little bit down. A little bit in. There you go. Let's make this 25. Is this? No, I think that's too big. What about 20? 20 could work, so let's try that for now. Wait. Did no. Five millimeters on each side, just in case. See if I can plane an angle on those here. Yep, and another one here. Oh, this was nicely aligned, and you not? Why not? Bummer. Yeah. What is this then? Let's try that. Okay. I have no idea if this will work or not. I'm curious. Oops. So, yes. Wait, I need. Yeah, what do I need actually? I only need the profile left to this curve from this angle. But I should still keep a little bit space here. So let's do this, and no. Okay, this is one profile. I wonder if that will work. Let's see. And then the other one here. It's not entirely perpendicular. Is this? This should be, yeah. Okay, now let's cancel that, go back. We need to get this plane perpendicular to this. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense, I guess. So it's, oh boy. That's a tiny freaking amount. Let's see. I'm trying to open up this plane operation here that I can adjust the angle, but yeah. Fusion things. There you go. Frick, no, I did not check which direction. Minus this one here? No, wait. That should be 0 point something. Let's try that, otherwise I need to edit. This is, no, it's not, it's more, okay. That's plus. Check again, 90. Perfect. All right, let's sketch again. Hopefully now it's aligning correctly. Project those. That looks better. Alrighty. So I need to make the same shape as here. It has the same amount of edge points. And then hopefully it will align the loft properly. I wonder if I should do it all the way over here. Well, let's try like this and then we'll see if this even makes sense or not. So let's bring this down a little bit. It's too much. Okay. going to save first, because that is an operation where Fusion could easily could crash. Okay, you ready? Let's see. Oops. No, sweep is just the one profile, so I think the loft should be the right one. From this profile to this, but not straight. You should go along this line. No? Well, that's a bummer. Or do I need the rail? No. Oh, that's too bad. Why? Oh, maybe does the rail need to align with the edge here? I don't use this tool so often. Well, because it's not in center. And the rails that seems to be needed here on the edge. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's try something else then. First, let's whoopsie. Give this a dimension to here, to this point here. The problem now. What in the world? There you go. Why is it now over constrained? Kidding me? Wait, no. What's this? Show me the other constraint. Hello? Okay, I don't get this. Why is it? Get rid of this. Is there a point in the... Let's go over there then. Oh, that was the wrong one. I want to remove this little bitty. There you go. And I want one. Okay. Let's do the same over here. This point, one. another sketch here. But actually, I could just go in here and make this an offset -1. So that should now line up. Yeah, let's see if I can use this line here as a rail. Or if this just does not work. We'll see. Lofting this to this rail thingy. Yep. What about you? No. What if I do a new body? There you go. Oh, dude. Okay, so now what's the difference between rail and center line? Looks exactly the same. Oh no, back here. It's a different radius. Oh. So which one makes more sense? I have no idea. Okay, I think I see what the problem with the cutout is here. It's not entirely flush with the surface, I guess. Well, let's see. Let's create this one here. Let's check first how this looks on the inside here. It looks the way I want it to look, actually, so. Would be cool if I can just cut this out now. Let's see. But it probably will throw the same error as it did in the loft operation. Cut with this one. Fail to perform. Well, how about that? That's a bummer. Because that would be exactly what I need for this. What if I take this here instead? Yep. Okay, no, that's not working with the new body as well, so I was right to make this. But it doesn't help me if I cannot cut those two out. I could try that if I lift this just a little tiny bit up so that the weird intersection that makes the problem is gone, but it still will cut out some geometry. Let's see, 0.01. This is already enough. Cut. Well, it's cutting something. Let's see. Let's get rid of those sketches. So this looks pretty good, but this does not, so need to cut this further along, and then it could work. Let's see. Let's get those sketches back. What if I just drag those? All the way out here. Let's see if this works. That doesn't look too bad. What if I delete this micro movement that I did? Oh, there you go. This can cut it. But it still looks a little bit weird here. What is this? I don't know, but I think I can clean this up pretty easily. At least I hope so. But it's not the prettiest, but now I at least have the shape that I want. With the curvature here. Without remodeling the whole part. That is the whole goal here. I can probably clean this up later off stream. But for now this will do. Only thing is now is the radius the correct one. Yeah, I don't know if I can get this aligned up that it will look the same. And or something like this. Not really. Yeah, the thing is that a pen line has a different radius than this curvature here, so. might try a little bit bigger radius. In this sketch here, so what was it, 20? So let's take 25 and hope it will not ruin everything. Come on. You there. No. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's more like it. And then the panel line should get a radius of 20 probably. Because this is kind of here somewhere. And then blends in with the panel line here. Alright. I take that for now. Better than the stupid kink that we had before. Oh. Ooh. Alright, I'm in perspective mode. Right. Let's turn this back to orthographic. Yeah. A jumper of time who has watched the NASA thingy, I guess. Or was lurking at least in it. How are you? Maybe I should change that. What was the center line to make it? Oh. No? Why not? This one here? Okay, that does not work. Before I could change between those two, I would change this thing here. I probably need to make another rail line down here. Well, that could be an idea to get this shape a little bit nicer. Maybe I'll try that. I guess yes, doing good. Just ate dinner after bouldering and such. What? Just now? It's almost midnight. For pudding now. Today I had cheesecake. I remember to buy some. But how was bouldering? Now how do I do this line? Probably make those two the same. So let's make this 17, 16. I don't know. 16 is. Oh, wait, what? What the hell is it doing there? Oh, it's not. Ugh. It's not constrained here. Why not? Wait a minute. You and this. And now 16? There you go. And maybe I should make the height the same as well. Maybe that could help. Three. Kind of a strange day today. Still good, but the fives didn't want to work out well. Also, one of the fours destroyed my underarms. Fours tend to do that. Because mostly the fours are little bitches. And sometimes I can't do the fives better than the fourth. Okay, let's do the same here. This was 3 and this 16. Whoa, it's 22, dude. Well, then 16 is probably not enough. No, because I need to go all the way over here. That's a bummer. Okay, let's do then 20. Let's do 20. Sometimes they are. I would say 50-50. So, can I do this here as well? Let's see. Wait. No, this will not work. But I can. Was it 16? 16 and 20. And then 5. This 5. And connect this. That's not working. Bummer. Okay, then I need to get rid of this 5 and hope. Will that work? This with this? Yeah. Nope. Then let's do this 19 maybe. don't need you. What do you want? 19. I said. What's new on your side other than the cheesecake? Not that much. Yeah, that's not working. I need to make this shorter here. Oh. Maybe I can just delete those. Oh, this should still line up with that one here. There you go. Maybe that will do. We'll see. But now I need to change this sketch to 19 as well. Does this look nicer now? Also, I need to select this new curve first, otherwise it will not take effect, will it? This and... wait. No chain. There you go. Okay, what's that now? Okay, now I'm confused. At least it doesn't need a restart to take effect. Yeah, but the PC itself probably was struggling a lot in the beginning. When I started stream, it just crashed after a few minutes. After I wanted to load up the assembly, and then all of a sudden everything froze and boop. And yeah, stream gone. Okay, that looks stupid. This does not help me, I guess. What is this? Where does this point come from? Okay. Woo. I have no idea where this point comes from, but let's just align those two. Yeah, okay. Well, then not. Okay, that's some weird shit. Oh, cool, not really. Just glad it's the weekend now. Well, not for me. Still have a lot of things to do. So I can't afford to take a long weekend. So can I see where those weird points come from? There's no point at all here. I don't know what this is. There's nothing. This is a point. This maybe. This and that. And this one. But there is no point. No idea where that comes from. And the and the other one. There is something. Okay. Oh. Alright. Well, that shouldn't matter, I guess. Okay, let's make this construction and then I will place a new line. You will be constructionist. Well, hey. Why is it not doing? Oh, this one. Construction. Oh, yes. Let's connect this again. Let's see. All right, weird points are gone, it seems. Let's select this again. Oh. Just this and that. Okay, it still looks weird here. So that probably won't help. Let's see what it looks like this way. Oh. Damn it. I always have stuff to do. Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, I need to make this longer again. Doesn't work like that. Let's make this 20 again. There you go. Looks a little bit nicer. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Have to clean that up a little bit. Maybe here there's something weird shit, but better than before. That's the main thing. Okay, save. Well, there's one thing new. I got a new TIE fighter. I bought a model kit in ages. Smaller one. I don't know if you can see it. This one here. And I'm going to design some things for that. That people will hopefully will love and buy and print. Oh, yeah, it's the wrong side. Where's the other one? There it is. Well, I've changed so much around. I don't know what it looked like before now, but I will say that looks good to this geometry here. Because before it was just this kink, and it's just not right. But that kink didn't matter on the top part where I copied it over from, because that one has a door there. But I did not take into account the bottom one in this section, that this is round. So well. Now it is. So I think what do I think? Do I cut it in half and mirror to the other side now, or do I do that later? I don't know. Maybe I put the panel lines on first and then. But But I need to get rid of this and make it hollow again. And that sucks when panel lines are on it, so I have to mirror it now. Make it hollow again and then put the panel lines on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I guess let's first get rid of those geometries inside here because they are not correct anymore. This one and whoop. This one. Oop. Anything else? Oh. That should be it. Okay. Cut this. Where's this? Boop. Get rid of this. Right? Was this the correct one? Yes. Mirror this here. Oh, but I didn't clean it up. Ugh. Check quickly if we can. No. No, that's it. As well. So now we can hopefully delete this and it will make it solid again. Let's see. Oop, there you go. And now I forgot how thick it was. Was it 2 or 2.5? This is 2. There's also 2. Back here, 2 as well. So 2 it is. We can make a new shell operation. Two. Damn it. Could not be created. Oh, wait. Let's take this one here. There you go. Okay, I think I can get rid of those here. And those as well. But I need this one. To maintain a more or less constant wall thickness, which helps during printing and stability, of course. Alrighty. And I think I can also copy over those details. Or not. Mirror this, and this. This should be one. This one. I think that's it. See, do I have everything? Those two, this part here, this one, those two, the hinge part, the pill part, this and that, goes this and this and this. Okay, looks good. So now I need a picture from the other side to quickly check if the arrangement of all those details is the same as on the other side, or if some parts are a little bit different. Which picture was it? This one? Yeah. I think it was this one here. Not ideal, but you know, will do the job, I guess. It looks like this fillet is smaller here. If there is one. Maybe a tiny little bit. Those are also placed a little bit different, it seems. And oh, you gotta be kidding me. I moved this part down on the other side, but on this side it's up again. So how much did I move it? Don't know. This aligns with the pen line and not the hump from this part here. This to this. Okay, let's measure from here to here. 1.43 millimeters. So 1.4 up again. This and this. 1.4. That means this will stick out here again like it does on the top ones. I don't really see that here, but well, this could also just be cut off here. Could be. Maybe I'll do that. Confirm that. Let's see if I can't find another picture. If you can see if this one is cut off or if it sticks out at the top here like it does now. What is this? 110. So this one. Yeah. Let's see here. No. That's too dark. What about this? No. So I don't have a picture that it clearly shows that it sticks out like this. So the assumption is that it's just cut off with this edge here. Boop. So that's what it looks like here as well. We'll quickly go through here once more. No. What about this one? Also too blurry, but can pretty much see a clear line here, and there's nothing that sticks out on top. And there as well. Otherwise you would see some kind of highlight popping out here. So let's cut this off. Along this. Come on, it's just a tiny little part. Go, and this. Remove. All right. And there you go. Right, those here. Damn it. I closed the picture again. I want to check that as well. Which one was it? No. Which one was it? This one? Nope, that's not better than this here. Unfortunately. So in this part, the hinge piece is also a little bit more towards the top. But I already merge those together. Let's see if I can still move it. If I select all the relevant faces, it should. Let's see. Let's just select the whole thing here. Move along this axis should be fine. Or I think so. Nope, it's working. Well, how far do we need to go? Pretty much aligns with the top of this pill part. At least in this perspective. I need to rotate it a little bit like this. This 1.2 should do. And maybe also a little bit towards the left. And then those two circly things a little to the right. The height of both should be fine. Maybe this, the bottom one, a little bit up. The rest should be okay. Let's confirm this for now. Oh no, what the hell is that? Why is it up there now? I don't know what Fusion is doing sometimes. And people wonder why it takes me so long to do those freaking models. Hello? Oh boy, the YouTube comments are not shown in my ground control window once again. Okami, welcome in. I don't know if you're still here or how old this comment is. There's no timestamp on it. Can I activate this, by the way? So I hope you're still here. Welcome in. The algorithm blessed me with your channel. Well, that's great to hear. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. I've always wanted to learn how to do this. Well, I hope you learn a little something here, or I can show you something that is useful. So, what the hell is this? Why is it jumping around like that? Okay, let's try this again. I'm still here. That's great. Welcome, welcome. Just fighting with this little piece here. I want to rearrange it, but for some reason, when I place it and confirm the action, Fusion is kind of shifting it someplace else. And I don't know why. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's see if it stays there or not. No. See? Even further up now, what the fuck? Okay, let's delete that. And I'm just going to cut it off, make it an extra body, and then move it. This should be the better way to go here. Unbelievable. Quickly make a little surface here. And I can hopefully cut this part off here with this surface. Let's see. Did it do it? Are you a separate piece? Yoo-hoo! Alright, let's try this again. What was it? 1.4? 1.2? I don't remember. 1.2, I guess. And 0.5 towards the left, right? Minus. There you go. There you go. So, but those two should be able to move as surfaces without cutting them off. Let's see. Will it jump? No, it will not. Goody. So you as well, you should. This one just needs to go up a little bit. 0.5 should already be enough. Yeah, let's do that. Quick little check. Nope. That looks all right. What program is this? This is Autodesk Fusion, formerly known as Fusion 360. It's basically a CAD program. Okay. Rearrange this and this. I think this also needs to go a little more towards the left. Because the distance to this hole here looks shorter than to those two thingies than it does here. Here, this is shorter and this is longer. So I'm going to move this a little bit as well. Where's the other picture in here? Just quickly confirming that I didn't do anything stupid on the other side. No, this is shorter and this is longer. And on the other side, it's the other way around. This is shorter and this is longer. Okay. So let's move that a little bit or not. Oh boy. What's your Twitch? I can switch to there too. I've done all my modeling on Blender and it's kind of a headache. I can totally understand that. I also try to work with Blender, but well, I think that's mostly a me thing because first I learned with CAD programs, so I'm used to using them, and I think because of OCD and shit, if I don't have this timeline down here where all the design elements from the entire history of the model are there, if they are not there, I'm kind of lost and I kind of get anxiety and it's weird for me. And the direct modeling thing from Blender, it's just not for me. I don't know. I need to be able to type in hard values and things like that. I know there's a mod or something for Blender that it's more CAD-like, but still. I like Fusion more. It's sometimes a little more complicated or sometimes a lot more complicated than Blender. But I think the outcome is nicer for me. My Twitch, what is my Twitch? Where did I write it down? Twitch, this Twitch. This one here is my Twitch channel, but you can also stay on YouTube. It's normally no issue, but every once in a while the YouTube chat does decide not to show up. So then I have to go into the YouTube dashboard and look there if someone did something. Don't forget to save, by the way. Well, yeah. I think I'll watch some One Piece. Have fun. Well, what episode? Where are you? And have fun watching One Piece. Yeah, I wanted to make a like a save command or redeem or something. So that people can type it in and then I get reminded to save. But I think those things only work on Twitch. I don't know if this is a thing for YouTube as well. What is my Twitch? Can use a bot to react to commands on YouTube as well. Yeah, so far it didn't work what I set up, so I don't know. I have to look into that a little more in the future. And yeah, I don't know what my Twitch handle, I know what a Twitch handle is, but I don't know if the link or something is different than that. So I rather look it up and copy paste it, you know? Don't ask me how to set it up, though, since no YouTube. Well, I can still ask you, but don't want an answer. I'm at episode 1050. What is this? Is it already Egghead? But back to this here. What would I wanted to do this here. Move this a little bit further left. Switch to perspective mode here, otherwise it doesn't make sense, I guess. Lining those things up. That already looks about right. Make this minus 4.5. Nah, I think 4 is better. I'll take the 4. Okay. So now I can save. I could ask people though if you want. Well, why not before I Google for hours? Know someone how to do it. White again. Did it? It did, and it did not jump around. Okay. Pretty sure it's just stream elements that can connect to both. I'll find out eventually, maybe, if I remember. Well, that's what I did. I used stream elements, and it is basically connected to both. But the commands only work on Twitch so far. So I don't know if I have to activate a button or something that it's also transferred to YouTube. I don't know. But if I do this Discord, there it pops up. If I do the same on YouTube, nothing happens. But anyway, let's keep here comparing here. I did this. Stay there. We did this. Did this. All right, this fillet here. That is probably not there on this side. Let's see if I can. Where's the other picture? Oh, that's that. Just remove that. Oop. Or can I just make it smaller? No, not working. So let's remove it and put a new one, a smaller one, on here. Oop. There you go. And this part here seems to look the same. And since I don't have better pictures than that, I'll just leave it at that. What about those two? Those seem to be aligned like on the other side. So I'm not going to do anything there as well. And this part here should be in the same position as well. At least I cannot see a difference in those two pictures. So maybe the only thing that this looks a little bit longer than this here. Well, that also could just be perspective. I'm not sure. Can I compare that against anything? Not really. Maybe. Oop. Two. That makes no sense. So I will then decide that those two are the same and move on. Anything else? This, did that. Okay, this is okay. Did this, this. Those are okay. This is okay, and this is also okay. Okay. So that means it's almost time for panel lines, but before I do that, because it's my least favorite thing to do, wait, where's my list? I'm going to make the cutouts that are in front of here. Those two black things. That's not the picture that I wanted. Where's the other one? This one here. Those two. I don't know if this is supposed to be windows or air intakes or I don't know. Design element. Who knows? That was one picture. Was it this? Was it this one? So I could actually also just do that with a panel line around it. But up here it's a little bit recessed, but not down here. I don't know if how it looks on the other side. If this is just bent because they pushed it in too much, or if that is some purpose. So I now need to decide how I will do that design element. If I will also just make a pen line through it, or if I will cut it out and make a little recess. I haven't decided yet. And once those things are done, then it should be time for the panel lines. But since it's kind of late already, I don't know if we do that today. No. There's no good picture for those things. What about this? See or something? Oh, no. No, it's too blurry. I think I will do it with a little recess. I think that will look better than just a panel line that goes around it. And it might be easier to paint as well, I don't know. So then I will orient myself on the top portion here where there is still a little recess, and ignore this here where it sticks out a little bit. I think I'm going to do that. But I will save this for the next time and will end stream here. Just quickly making a screenshot and write down where I left off. And oh, right, I should save that. Right, we did this little fillet as the last piece. Okay, save this. Make screenshot. Oops. Going to put that on my to-do list that I know what I want to continue next time. Am I here? Oh, I think I'm already gone next week, Thursday. I actually don't know when we are leaving for the weekend next week. If it's Friday or Thursday. I have to check with my other half, so maybe there's a stream next week, maybe not. Maybe I will do it Wednesday then. I don't know yet. We'll see what next week brings. But this is finished saving. Okay. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you saw a little something that you liked, and I hope you are looking forward to when this thing is finally finished. I really hope it will be this year. Because it's been taking forever to this point now. So yeah. Thanks everyone. Have a good night, good evening, good time zone. And yeah, I'll let you know on my socials if there is a stream next week or not. And until then, have a good one. Bye bye.